Jennifer Lopez's record company, BMG, dropped her like a hot potato, making her now an independent artist, honey.
J-Lo, marry me? I think I'm done with that.
I don't read the stuff in like online much, and sometimes I get the sense that people perpetuate this idea of like, I don't know, they want to find something negative to talk about. Like the record, like Jennifer Lopez is spectacular.
J-Lo's ex-husband claims that J-Lo sacrificed chickens for Santeria rituals.
That's how she got famous.
Your thoughts create your life.
Jennifer Lopez is in a dangerous position. Her fans have turned against her, and now her record label has dropped her. Jennifer has nowhere to go but up, and it seems like she's determined to make it out on the other side. Ben Affleck is nervous because he knows that he's at the top of J-Lo's hit list. He also knows the power that Jennifer has. It turns out that J-Lo has been practicing witchcraft for years now, and it's part of the reason why she's been able to achieve the success that she's had. So let's get into it. Jennifer Lopez has had a rough year, and I don't even think her witchcraft will be able to save her. We will be speaking about her witchcraft later in this video because so many people have requested me to talk about this, and you guys are going to want to hear this. But I do want to mention that Jennifer Lopez was recently dropped by her record label. At this point, Ben Affleck has dropped her, her fans have turned against her, and now her record label is dropping her. And with a career like Jennifer Lopez's, you would think that she would have a record label because she should be worth some money. But her last album, This Is Me Now, the one about Ben Affleck with the documentary and the movie, flopped big time. Her label is BMG, and it looks like they decided to part quietly. That's why nobody's really talking about this. Now, supposedly the contract was a one-album deal, and the label did not consider extending its partnership because they lost so much money. Jennifer is obviously massively successful and talented, a source claims, but it's been hard for her to find a label in which she's on the same page. This is not a good spot to be in, especially because Jennifer Lopez has a Vegas residency coming up, and I don't think anyone's traveling to Vegas to go and see her. Comment below if you are.
Jennifer Lopez's limited run residency in Las Vegas, including 3 New Year's Eve shows and 6 additional dates in March, is facing slow ticket demand. Oh no! But according to Ticketmaster availability cited in recent reports by News Nation, many seats across all sections remain for all shows, with listed prices ranging from roughly $121 to $1,300. Low concert sales aren't the only thing J-Lo has to contend with. As first reported by the Daily Mail at the end of July 2025, Jennifer Lopez's record company, BMG, dropped her like a hot potato, making her now an independent artist, honey.
Now, Jennifer has recently released a new single, Birthday, with a smaller company, and it looks like she's recording new music. It actually looks like her next album is going to be about trashing Ben Affleck. She's going to give us a Taylor Swift moment and let us know how Ben really was behind the scenes. Lately, Jennifer has been trying to keep her fan base in Europe by doing a tour there. While performing in Turkey, she said, quote, "Sometimes I get in different moods at night, and sometimes I like it hard." Oh, okay, Jennifer. Other days I'm feeling romantic. You put on candles and soft music. On those days, I like it real slow. Actually, while she's been on this tour, during one of her shows, there was a fan asking her to marry them, and she had a funny response saying, I don't think I'm going to do that, which is actually refreshing to hear because I think Jennifer Lopez has been married like, what? 7 times, 8 times, probably like 5 times, but I think she can get another 5 under her belt. I mean, she looks good. She's determined. Why not, go marry like 20 times? Go break a record.
J-Lo, marry me? I think I'm done with that. Yeah, I tried that a few times. Anyway.
This blind item reads, there's been a nasty accident in Hollywood and someone will have to pay up. The issue is nobody wants to take responsibility per usual. But that's not the case anymore because with Morgan & Morgan, regular people are finally winning too. They are the largest injury law firm in America with over 1,000 attorneys and offices across the country ready to fight for you if you end up working with them. In the entertainment industry, these stars have a full team to manage them. Why shouldn't you? Plus, they've been doing this for over 35 years and recovered $25 billion for people just like you. One of their clients was offered a measly $350,000 from an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan got them $12 million. And these aren't rare stories. This is what they do. What makes it even better is how easy it is. For in 2025, people, Morgan & Morgan doesn't make you deal with the paperwork or pay anything up front. You can scan my QR code and fill out your case within minutes. And remember, the fee is free unless they win. So you don't have to pay anything out of pocket and you're not hiring a lawyer. You are hiring a full team who knows how to get it done. That is why Morgan & Morgan is who I would trust if anything happened to me. If you need them, you could start your claim now now by clicking the link in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen using your phone's camera. It's fast, it's simple, and it could change everything. Now, there have been some mixed reviews when it comes to Jennifer Lopez's performing. I mean, I don't know if the microphone is on, but she's trying to give it her all. I think that there's like this point too where people see her as a 55-year-old woman and they don't quite understand why she's still doing the most. I mean, I appreciate that she can still get down, but let's go ahead and take a look. I mean, with dancers like that, I don't think she gets too lonely. Okay, Jennifer. What was that? Like a little like crotch to the face moment? Do you guys think this makes Ben Affleck jealous? Comment below. Do you think Ben is jealous? Actually, I know that Ben is not jealous of Jennifer Lopez. He's jealous of Brad Pitt because he's with Ana de Armas, who Ben used to be with. If you guys have not seen my video about Ana, definitely go and check that out. A recent headline says that Jennifer Lopez is reportedly processing the hell Ben Affleck put her through her music. Too bad she doesn't have any record label who wants to buy it. So it looks like Jennifer's coming out with 6 new songs, and she showcased them to 30 lucky fans at an exclusive listening party. Oh, Jennifer, you should have invited me. But actually, I've heard from behind the scenes of other creators that if you talk about her, she will never F with you. So I just know Jennifer Lopez would never like me or let me interview her. Aw. There's one song that's titled Wreckage of You. It's not out yet. I tried to look it up on Spotify, but it seems like she's kind of speaking about the wreck of her life after Ben Affleck. One source claims is that what she's insinuating is that Ben is the one that fell apart, not her. Ben just never seemed like he actually wanted to get married to Jennifer Lopez. Like, I actually agree with Jennifer on that. I think Ben is an absolute mess. He's got issues with addiction, and I don't think he ever wanted to marry her, but he convinced her that he did, so I think he's in the wrong. Come on, Ben, we all have Google. But J-Lo is happy to be singing her truth. She's totally unapologetic and convinced that this will be her launch pad for a whole new musical chapter. I mean, at 55, do you really want to keep going like that? Quote, she hasn't forgotten the pain, and writing about the experience and setting it into music is helping her. Jennifer's giving me like shark energy. Like if she stops performing, she's just gonna die. Like, you know how sharks, they have to keep swimming or they die. I think that's kind of like Jennifer Lopez. Like if she stops performing, she'll just crack. But when it comes to Ben, it looks like he's not liking this song, Wreckage of You. An insider says that Ben was disappointed by the song, describing it as a low blow when he was already overwhelmed by work. The insider stressed that the last thing Ben needs right now in his life is his friends asking him how he feels about the J-Lo revenge song lyrics. Quote, all he wants to do is forget that their marriage ever happened. Oh, that's a knife to the heart. But Jennifer is going out of her way to keep making things awkward and miserable. Ben's getting the impression that she wants to punish him until the end of time. They noted that Ben wasn't ready to deal with more drama from his ex-wife because he was losing a fortune trying to resolve the sale of their home. Remember that like $60 million mansion they purchased, which really, you don't need a mansion that big. I could have told you that they were unhappy just by that. They say now that Ben has to deal with the fallout of J-Lo's song. Oh, poor Ben. Suck it up. Like, nobody's here analyzing Jennifer Lopez's lyrics to go and rag on you. I mean, you've been in the game for so long, you should get it. But their $68 million house in Beverly Hills is just sitting. They tried to sell it, they slashed the price, and it was not selling. So these two are paying a hefty mortgage for an empty mansion. Ben has moved into his own $20 million mansion. Jennifer Lopez is actually renovating a $21 million mansion. Do you think she had to go and get an extra $1 million on her home just to like kind of be ahead? I don't think that Ben is gaslighting us. I do think that Jennifer Lopez is going to go after him and won't ever let him live this down. losing the one that got away.
My kids and Jennifer Lopez kids, my kids are here. I'm very excited. I'm proud of the movie. I don't read the stuff in like online much, and sometimes I get the sense that people perpetuate this idea of like, I don't know, they want to find something negative to talk about. Like, for the record, like Jennifer Lopez is spectacular. Great to my kids. Great ongoing relationship with them. I love her kids. They're wonderful. She's enormously important. Tremendous person of a lot of integrity who I adore and I'm grateful to. I'm thrilled that kids are here with me, and you know, that's the kind of thing, like those relationships that you could have with children like that. So joy of my life, and those kids are amazing, and I'm glad that this is a movie that I want to come to. You know, you got to make sure any of the kids. Try my best. I certainly.
Before we get into some of the witch talk, I do want to mention how Jennifer Lopez was in Instable and she was denied entry into a Chanel store. Typically, when celebrities go out shopping, you want them to be in your store because they're going to get photographed there. But what happened at Chanel where they don't want J-Lo? It looks like Jennifer Lopez was about to enter the store when a security guard stopped their team and said, no, you have to hold up because the store is at capacity. Even if you are Jennifer Lopez, you're still a body, and if they're at capacity, you're not coming in. It does look like Jennifer Lopez kept her cool. She said, okay, no problem, and she walked away without any reaction. We actually have a clip of this moment, and here it is.
I love you.
Dokunma abicim, ben basarım, bana dokunma. Gazeteciyiz abi. Bir dakika. Gazeteciyiz abi. Bir dakika. Bu grup gazeteci. Muammer Gönder onlar. Gazeteciyiz abi.
It's so funny that like she wasn't recognized. They just thought she was just a normal person and she can't come in. Kind of reminds me of that one moment when someone in New York stopped her and said, hey, what's your name? Like, what do you do for a job? And she was kind of offended that they didn't know.
I used to live here. I used to live here. Huh? My name is Jennifer. Jennifer? Yeah, I used to live and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here. For a long time.
Now, I talked about this on Instagram, but there was a moment in concert recently when Jennifer Lopez had a critter climbing up her neck and she threw it off. Now, I do not like bugs. If you guys were around me and a bug was near, I would scream. You would think it's murder. We'd all start running. It would be a rampage. I just don't like bugs. I never have. Comment below if you don't like bugs. I know that's probably dramatic. I'm a 30-year-old man and I will scream if a cricket's on me. But it's who I am. And look at this little creature right here climbing up Jennifer Lopez's neck. I would have been screaming and running. I would have jumped off the stage and just started doing like a crowd surf. Part of me is curious whether she was lip syncing here, because if you see, she doesn't stop singing even though the bug is right there. And I wonder if her mind, she's like debating, do I like freak out and move the mic away and expose that I'm not singing, or do I throw this away? And actually in this video, I do think that she is singing, but I don't want to say for sure. Comment below, what do you guys think? Oh, and that thing moves fast. Now that is badass, you have to admit.
He was tickling me. He was tickling me. Thank you.
Now let's switch gears and talk a little bit about the witchery of it all, because I found some interesting articles and you guys have left me hundreds of comments to talk about Jennifer Lopez being a witch. So this was an interesting headline to see that Ben Affleck is spooked that J-Lo may try to cast voodoo hexes on him like her first husband publicly accused her of doing so. She has so many husbands, there really could be a support group, or maybe even a soccer team at this point of all of her ex-husbands. They should really get together and have a moment, but it looks like Jennifer Lopez has been embracing her spiritual side. Oh shit, watch out. Hopefully she doesn't come for me. No, she's got bigger fish to fry, and I'm talking about Ben Affleck. They say that Jennifer Lopez has shown Ben some pretty impressive skills over the years as far as predicting certain things and just her ability to manifest stuff. Jennifer wholeheartedly believes in the supernatural. You just have to watch the movie about her life that she wrote and directed to see how into it she is. So it's pretty understandable that Ben is nervous. I actually did go to the premiere for her movie, and there was a lot of astrology mentions within there. I am a Sagittarius, Moon, Aries, Ascendant, Libra. What are you guys? Comment below.
I have so many affirmations that I do, and I've done affirmations for a long, long time. I feel like they really do. That the more I believe that how you think, and I teach my kids this, your thoughts create your life, and so you have to think positive thoughts all the time. You have to force yourself to think positive thoughts at times. And so I do a lot of different affirmations. I'm open and receptive to all the goodness and abundance the universe has to offer. I am in perfect health. My children are in perfect health. We are safe. We are whole. I am whole. I am good on my own. I love myself. I love you, Jennifer. I love the universe. The universe loves me. God loves me. I am youthful and timeless at every age.
Now, Jennifer's first husband, Ojani, has publicly accused her of casting voodoo hexes on him. Now, Ojani was only married to Jennifer Lopez for 11 months, from 1997 until 1998. He actually kind of blames Diddy for their divorce, but he claims that she practices Santeria, which is a religion that involves chanting, trance states, and animal sacrifices. Ojani claims that Jennifer Lopez used this practice to cast spells on him, as well as Diddy, her second husband, Chris Judd, and of course, Mark Anthony. A source claims that it might sound far-fetched, it might be laughable, but it's got Ben spooked because he knows J-Lo believes in it and she plays around with it. He's a lot more superstitious than people think he is. He jokes about wanting to stay on her good side so she doesn't put a curse on him, but there's definitely part of him that does believe that she might have the power to do something like that. I want to talk a little bit about what Ojani has said about Jennifer Lopez, because yeah, we know that Ben knows that she's into this, but Ojani's had more experiences. He's actually gone to the home of these spiritual leaders that Jennifer would learn from. He claims that we participated in sacrifices of chickens and hens together, and one occasion I was present when they were cleansing Jennifer with the blood of a hen. The hen's blood was poured over Jennifer until she was covered in it. Then she was bathed in holy water to wash away the blood, and the herbs were passed over her body. Quote, meanwhile, the godmother, the person who's the spiritual leader, was asking the gods to cleanse Jennifer and to save their marriage. At this point, she had been cheating on him with club owners, with the Diddy, so they were desperate to try to fix what they had. Ojani claims that he participated in these rituals and these animal sacrifices only because Jennifer believed in them. Jennifer's parents come from Puerto Rico, where this religion, Santeria, is commonly practiced. Ojani also claims that the godmother, the spiritual leader, used these bloody rituals to get money from Jennifer and eventually turned J-Lo against him. Quote, I've realized that I was never in the favor of the animal sacrifices, but I was present at the rituals that Jennifer was doing to improve her career and her love life. Jennifer had a lot of faith in these animal sacrifices, these cleansings, black magic, and Santeria, but the godmother planned them so that she could have financial security through Jennifer after she eliminated me and then got Jennifer to start hating me. In the past, Jennifer has been associated with these rituals. In 2003, it looks like they reported that the Santeria priestess conducted a cleansing ceremony for Jennifer after her wedding to actor Ben was canceled.
J-Lo's ex-husband claims that J-Lo sacrificed chickens for Santeria rituals. Johnny Noah married Lopez in February of 1997. When they were desperate to save their marriage, he visited an LA home of a Santeria guru with J-Lo. Noah testified that Lopez, quote, was doing voodoo when we weren't married. She was doing bad things to a lot of people when we were friends. And I knew all this time because we did personally, me and her, to this particular lady. Noah added that Lopez did voodoo and, quote, all this religious bullshit, unquote, to former lovers, including Sean Puffy Combs. She's been accused of doing voodoo on her ex-boyfriends, dude. Ben Affleck, Sean Diddy Combs, this Ojani guy.
It would make sense because they all look drained and miserable, like they've had the life sucked out of them.
Let's talk more about this spiritual leader that Jennifer Lopez depends on, because it's interesting that seconds after her first breakup from Ben Affleck, she rushed to her spiritual godmother. Now, again, this is like the first time they tried to get married, but they report that seconds after Ben made the decision to postpone his wedding to Jennifer, she went to go and see her spiritual godmother, Mel Gonzalez. That's the first time we're actually getting a name. Mel told Jennifer from the beginning that her relationship with Ben was not going to be easy, nor was it going to be right. Jennifer has been working with Mel for over 10 years, even before she got together with Diddy. Mel has never been wrong, they say. When she turns those tarot cards, they hold all of the answers. Mel has such a hold over Jennifer Lopez that when the Santeria advisor told J-Lo that the release dates for Gilligy, her first big screen outing with Ben, were bad choices, Jennifer lobbied to have the studios and Columbia Records change the days, but it was too late.
J-Lo practices Santeria, and that's how she got famous. I knew J-Lo's godmother back in Florida. In Florida, Santeria and Catholicism are like interconnected. Now, there are rumors from J-Lo's makeup artist that she hexed some people. Yeah, she has partaken in animal sacrifice. J-Lo also believes she was plagued by demons, so she burned her wedding dress.
Wait, so do you guys think that Jennifer Lopez is as successful as she is because of witchcraft? This blog post from 2005 says, I always knew she was a witch. Jennifer Lopez's sacked makeup artist is reportedly set to reveal all of the star's bizarre voodoo rituals. Scott Barnes, who was fired by Jennifer Lopez after he was caught leaking her secrets, has told friends that he plans to spill all of her secrets in a book or to a magazine. If I was Scott, I would be scared. A source claims that Scott knows everything. They say that Scott knows everything about Jennifer and her faith healer. Quote, after Ben left Jen, it looks like the spiritual healer went to expel bad auras and clean her home. She also went ahead and blessed Jennifer, and it also looks like the spiritual healer will go and collect names from Jen. Anyone who have done her wrong, her spiritual healer will go and put hexes on her. So it seems like Jennifer like kind of supports this woman's life and gives her money to go and use the spirits to her favor. I feel like we should do a little prayer. God, please protect me and all my viewers from Jennifer Lopez's secret witchery powers, because we don't have time for it. We don't. No, we don't. We've got Jesus in our heart. At least I do. I don't know about you guys. No, I'm not pushing anything onto you. I'm just saying we don't want this. We don't want no voodoos, nothing like that. So I hope that woman never hears my name. I have a good feeling that I'm not on her radar. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, though. Did you enjoy this video? Here's my email, SloanWellKnown@gmail.com, if you guys have any other video ideas for me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.